Welcome to another episode of the Bloomers Podcast. My name is Umar. This is a channel called the Bloomers Podcast. It's based on mental health and life and just talking about things. So today I am here. I am visiting London, Ontario, and these people have been kind enough to have me in their house. I've been here for a week, and we're going to talk about med school and their friendships.
Really
so,
this is what we're going to be doing the entire
His
video.
length of stay in this house was an important introductory detail, bro.
if we could get guest intros from this side to that side.
Do I start?
Just say your name, your school, and
One fun fact?
yeah, who are you?
Okay.
That's not true.
Hello, viewers of the Bloomers Podcast. It's so nice to meet you all once again. My name is Deena. Last name Gohar. I'm currently living in London, Ontario, on this earth with these beautiful people to my right. And a fun fact about me is I love Shreddy's cereal.
That's a good one.
Deena's my sister. I don't know why you didn't say that. This is her third time
This is
on the
my
podcast.
fellow offspring.
What?
Fellow
Okay.
offspring. Okay.
Karen.
Hello, everybody. My name is Karen Sidholm. I'm a first-year medical student at Schulich. I share this humble abode with these lovely individuals. Sorry. I've been hospitalized.
What?
I've been hospitalitying over for the past week.
I've been hospitalizing.
And a fun fact, surprise, surprise. This is my
Oh,
dog.
every time. This is the fun fact.
He's so ugly.
Caught on camera in 4K.
One of the ugliest dogs I've ever seen.
Boycott
Yeah.
Bloomers podcast.
It's just the truth.
Dislike!
I'm being
Dislike!
Unsubscribe.
honest. Rishika.
Hello, my name is Rishika.
She had to think about that.
Yeah, I have multiple names actually, but I'll tell you only Rishika. And
She'll tell you the whole story.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's my fun fact actually. And what was it? I've been also living here for the same amount of time.
6
And-
days.
No, as them 6 months. And my fun fact about me is my birthday is in 45 minutes.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Wait,
celebrate
I didn't
it.
even know that.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna be
be
recording live.
Oh,
Wait, that's
okay,
so cute.
okay.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Alright.
Khushali just
Sleep by 12.
I'll wish you happy birthday and then go to sleep.
Okay.
immediately. Hi everyone. I'll keep it simple, I guess. I'm Khushali, and I don't know what else to say. I've been living here for 6 months as well.
Fun fact.
A fun fact about myself is that I am the mother of the house, which is
Wait,
not
we
very
should
fun.
say
Wait,
our
why?
roles.
why I'm the mother of the house. Have you not
Yeah.
noticed yet?
No.
Oh.
Maybe
What?
we'll
Why?
all equally transition to be mothers, given our new schedule.
I
this
will not assume this position.
Oh.
She.
I don't think I
Which
can
one
be
is the
mother
dog in the
either.
house?
I think I was
I think
the dog
she's
of
the
the
dog.
house.
She's the dog.
Dina's a dog. Karen is the step-in mother.
That's
No.
right.
No, I think she's a
She's
sibling. I
not.
think the two of us are siblings.
No,
I don't.
She's not. She's not.
I work hard.
She's the
I
baby
work
of the
hard.
house.
She works
I think
hard.
I work
Rishika's
hard.
the baby of the house.
No, but
Who's
I.
been maturing recently.
What recently, bro?
That's a dog. Karen's role is
That.
unknown.
Wait,
That
why
is
am
the
I the
best.
dog?
You wanted
You
to
wanted
be.
to be.
No, I don't want to be the dog.
Okay. Let's get back on track. How did you guys meet?
Well,
It's
How
a
do you guys
complicated
meet?
story.
Wait, let's start from like the first pairing. Like
Where
where
was
it all
them?
start.
The two of them. Is the
Yeah.
first
okay,
pairing.
I was interview prepping and I texted my good friend at church. I was like, hey,
Whose name is also Karen.
no.
Who
It was
also
someone else.
looks like her a little
No,
bit.
no, guys, please.
She was also in med school.
No.
No.
I texted my good friend. I was like, hey, do you know anybody that's interviewing at Western? And she was like, oh yeah, I got you. So she connected me with Rishika Gidda. And then ever since.
Yeah. And then we were prepping together, and she was a different person. She was so like quiet and serious, and so well spoken.
She had us all fooled.
And I'm just kidding. She
Now
still is.
she's not well spoken.
And then
hospitalized on her.
and then we get here, and it's bro. It's just like
A different
crackhead
person.
energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you two
So that's
first.
how
So we
they
met
met.
first.
Okay.
And then
And
I'll
we-
tell my sort of story.
Okay.
So I had a friend who she had roomed with in undergrad who like I just know through a little family friend,
Okay.
and I messaged her saying,
She's
"Hey."
not just roommate. She's my best friend of undergrad, Vishva.
Okay, she's
Okay.
her best
Shout
friend.
out
Vishwa, if
Vishwa.
you're watching.
Yeah.
Vishwa.
Shout out Vishwa.
Okay.
And so I messaged her because I known about Rishika and I saw her in our Facebook group. So I was like, hey, like I see your friends in the group chat. Is she looking for a roommate? So then Vishva reached out to Rishika, and then Rishika reached out to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were just talking about housing, and then we made a group chat with the three of us. And that's kind of how it began. It was just supposed to be the three of us looking for a house.
And then I
And then-
sneaked into the picture.
she just, by a few hours.
Yeah,
How?
we had
Yeah.
like
By a
2
few
other
hours.
people that we could have like picked between
Yeah.
or whatever.
So
and she
I
just
know
ended up-
somebody who knows Khushali.
Who knows somebody who knows me? Who like also
There's two people
and
in
then
between?
that person, those people connected me to Kushali,
yeah.
and then we
He
just,
literally put us in our group chat and left.
yeah, and then we like congratulated each other on getting our acceptances.
Yeah.
Like, excited to see you in the fall.
Yeah.
And then she like messaged me one day. Was like, "Do you want to live with us?" And then I responded like a couple hours
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, she responded really fast, and like the other person that we were gonna live with, who's actually also one of our like best friends now, she just responded a little bit after Deena, and we're like, oh, we're just doing first come first serve. So
Rejected.
she got rejected.
Screw you.
You know what?
Ayo.
It was Buna.
Oh,
I think it
Buna,
worked out
if
for
you're
the better,
watching.
You know what's funny though is like the people that I lived with in first year of undergrad were Karen and Vishwa, and which is how I know these two, like Karen's friend and Vishwa's friend,
Oh,
and now
okay,
we're
okay.
living together in first year of med, and they're also like in med too. So isn't that crazy?
Well, that's fire. And then, okay, what's everyone's story?
Oh,
How did you get here?
I was born in Egypt.
We're all immigrants.
Tina, let's start
Oh,
from
yeah.
here, and then we'll go to
I feel like I already said my story.
Say it again.
Like, how did I get to med school, or how did I get?
Yeah, yeah. What
To this
what
position.
were the
How did I
places
get
you
to
were
play
at?
as
What
well?
happened, and how did you get here?
Well, I was born in Pakistan in the year 2000.
We're not finishing before midnight.
I said need to sleep.
And then I immigrated to Canada. And then when I was in like high school, I was like, I like medicine, I like science, and I want to be a doctor. And then I like worked my butt off, and I just learned a lot of different things. And then I applied to med school, and then it worked out,
That's
and now I'm here. And I think the best thing that I did to get here was just do what I love.
Okay.
Mm.
Aaron?
Oh, I did my undergrad in health sci at McMaster, and then I applied to medical school, didn't get in, and then I applied again, and I got in. Now I'm here.
Yay. Nice. I did my undergrad at Western in med-sci, so in physiology and pharmacology. And then I did a master's in global and public health at McMaster. And then I came here back to Western for like another 4 years. And like I guess journey-wise, I think leading up to the end of high school, I was always between something like politics and law, which is where I did like a lot of my extracurriculars and a lot of my courses in, and then medicine. So that was like 2 different interests of mine, I think, that were equally kind of in my mind. But then I think the idea of like how I wanted to be working with people and the conversation I wanted to have with people in a really like vulnerable time in their life is something that I felt like I could get more through medicine. And then like once I started in undergrad, that was like my only thing that I saw myself doing and wanted to do. Even like applying in between like and when I didn't know whether I was going to get into med school, I couldn't really see myself doing anything else. So I think that's how I know it was for me.
That's actually a very good explanation. I like it. Khushali?
Alright, so I did my undergrad at U Windsor, and I did it in neuroscience, and I did my master's in vascular physiology at U Windsor as well. As for my journey, I think I've always wanted to be a doctor. Like ever since I was a little kid, there wasn't even like a weird career that I was interested in. It's always just been medicine. And so when I was an undergrad, I actually did the opposite, where I started exploring other career opportunities. So I thought about research a lot. I thought about consulting. but I tried both of those careers in the sense of like doing research with my master's, and then with consulting I was like applying for jobs and stuff, but they didn't give me the same level of fulfillment that medicine did. It's just like this, I don't know how to explain it, I still can't tell you, but like it's just this other excitement and this passion that you have when you're like in the clinic or in the hospital or something that I just didn't feel was there. Welcome to this is our regular occurrence in our house.
That's crazy. Deena, what the hell, man? Yeah, that's my shirt. Stop. I don't want those germs on my-
Is it on your shirt too? It's on my bed.
It's payback for spring.
I'm happy with the end now.
Oh,
Enjoy. Yeah, but anyways, I think medicine is where I felt the happiest and I felt like I belonged the most, and so I did apply twice, by the way. Oh, two or three times. This is my third application cycle to med school, so I finally got in, and I couldn't be happier.
Oh my god.
wow, that was really inspirational.
Thanks, Deena.
You want to try
You know
again?
what?
Yeah.
So the stories I hear from Deena, because she is what I like get all this information about med school from. What is med school really like? What are the good things? Like everyone can talk about this at once. What are the good things? What are the bad things? What's the experience like overall so far?
Good. Let's talk about good things first.
Oh, okay.
I think I think the best thing has been like the people.
Yeah,
TBH.
for sure.
Like in our
Why are
class.
the people good?
They're really social, and they're very like. There's so many of the people in our class are just easy to talk to and get to know, and like they come from such diverse backgrounds. I think me and Karen were just talking about this today. Like it's insane how talented some of these people in our class are. Like they're doing all of these extracurriculars, but they're also med students and they're our colleagues. Like it's just insane to think that there's so many talented people in our class.
Yeah.
And they're also just all so kind and like easy to talk to.
Yeah.
Like you can just like it's so easy to become friends with people because they're all like pretty. Like I feel like we all have like one similar goal, and they're all like, I don't know, like-minded people mostly. So it's just easy to like talk to everybody, and you'll find somebody who has like similar interests and similar like I don't know traits that you do that you have.
I think it's also that this is a moment that everyone's been waiting for so long, and they are so excited and they want to make the best of it. And up until now, it was really uncertain, and you had to prioritize almost a lot of other things before social things. But now, especially in the first 2 years, like the academic like workload and burden is not that as much. Like you learn, but you learn for the sake of it, and you know that like you'll learn it well enough, and you're not worried about getting that extra like 1%, 2%, because it won't impact your future. So now it's like everyone has been waiting for so long, and I feel like gets to have fun together, which is really nice. And also, like, you're with these people for 4 years, and I think people want to, like, invest in friendships together, because, like, in your master's, if you're there for, like, a year, sometimes it's tough, like, people don't live in the same city, so I think that's what makes it easier, too.
And you having that experience actually makes sense, like, because they couldn't speak about that.
Like, yeah, the master's, which is, Mac felt like a bit of a commuter school the year that I was there for COVID, and then within 9 months, like, everyone was gone to different cities, so it was hard to, I think, build, like, a big community there.
Okay, so best thing is the people. So what's the worst part?
Not yet.
Wait, can I say one more good thing? Also, like, the content we're learning, like,
Yeah.
just being able to learn medicine. Like, it's so much different from undergrad because, like, we know we're going to be using this information
That's so
to
true.
work. Like,
And like
in,
it's
like, 2
such
years.
a privilege. Like
Yeah.
we get to learn so much about the human body, and like if you think about it, at the end of the day, like people are just trying to live longer and live healthier, and like we have the knowledge and the skill sets to like be able to assist somebody with that. So it's like it feels like such a privilege that we get to learn this information. Also such a privilege like for people to donate their time and their bodies and stuff like that to help us learn about medicine.
Yeah, that's so true. And it's like say if you're doing whatever block, right? People that are experts in that field are coming to teach you, which is a huge thing. It's not just like you could Google and learn the same information. And then I was saying to Karen, like we look on a slide and you see like a slide about lymphoma or cancer, and it's not just a slide you're trying to memorize for a test. That could be a future patient, you know, that you learn about and then you could counsel on. And that's what felt like learning isn't like a burden anymore. It feels really exciting to study. So I think that's the big difference.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
You have like so many resources at your disposal that you didn't have before. Like in undergrad, you'd have to like fight to find a prof that'll take you on as a
Yeah.
student, or like just to like access resources that here like they're just
The doors
given
are
to
open.
you just like because
Yeah.
you're a med student.
We're in such a special
you
place
guys,
right now.
you guys did work really hard to get here.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's so easy.
Yeah.
Because they want to make it easy because you
Exactly,
suffer so
they
much.
do.
Yeah.
But like to experience the contrast from like having to fight just to get in contact with like a doctor to having everybody
Yeah.
just they come to us in the lecture hall to get to know us and to teach us
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And we're in
It's
such
huge.
a special place right now because we have so many different like opportunities in front of us and so
Yeah.
many different doors we can open and so many like
Mhm.
possible career paths we can take, and we have like all the resources and all the opportunities like
Yeah,
presented
exactly.
to us. So it's just so like it just feels good.
And
to be in
even
this position.
like the uncertainty of what we'll do and where we'll apply, it doesn't feel
Yeah.
like a fear. It feels more exciting
It
to
feels
see what
exciting.
we would like, because you could do anything. And if you really wanted, you could work hard and you could probably make it happen. And there's people that are gonna help you to make that
Mhm.
happen. And now it's just like, okay, like this new part of your identity, I guess. Like what
Yeah.
kind of doctor do you want to be? And that's kind of exciting to
Yeah,
figure
it's
out.
definitely a little bit scary, but
A little,
mostly
yeah.
exciting. 'Cause it's just like, where are we gonna be in 10 years? You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
and also like
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like an optimal place to be in because we have all the opportunities to learn and like none of the responsibility.
Yeah.
Like we can just walk into an OR, set up an observership, and we can just watch, and we don't have to feel that stress of like, oh, I'm liable for this patient. Like
Mhm.
we just get to watch and to learn.
Yeah, or in clerkship where you're expected to know everything. I think that's another stressor. But
Yeah.
now you're just like, you're just watching because it's
Yeah.
like fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was also gonna say we are also in this like unique position where now when we do extracurriculars and stuff, we can do things that we really, really love and like we're not good at. I feel like in undergrad we like stress a lot about, okay, like let me join this club and that club, or let me like join the sport that I know I'm good at and I can succeed at because that's what's gonna help me with my application in the future. But right now, like
yeah,
like right now we just do whatever we want. Like Deena
Yeah.
liked playing basketball and she told us to join the basketball team, and so
Yeah.
now all of us are playing basketball, but like 3 out of 4 of us have never done
played.
that
Yeah.
in our
Like
lives, and
this-
I can say I suck. So like,
Yeah.
whatever.
the stakes aren't there.
They're all actually really good now.
You guys learn how to shoot. I should
Yeah,
one day.
That's so
Um,
true.
So what's the bad stuff?
I think we'd all say something different.
You start.
Okay. Well, personally, I think sometimes it's still really frustrating dealing with a lot of changing expectations in medicine. Like, I don't want to blame it particularly on our school. I think it's true for any medical school in Canada, where you're expected to not only be a med student, but also do, like, so many different things in your first year, and it feels a little bit like, I don't know, like, what is the saying? Drinking out of a fire?
Like a fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant.
Spreading
Yeah,
yourself
fire
too
hose.
thin.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it is a completely different. I just like, yeah, sure. Let me like word this properly to like really
Yeah.
explain what I mean without like roasting anybody. Like it feels a little bit overwhelming at times when you're supposed to do all of this, but you also want to make sure that you're giving your friends enough time, especially friends that don't live in the same city as you. It's like hard to stay in touch with a lot of people and like hard to stay in touch with your family. I think that's been a big part of the struggle, but I would still say regardless, I'm less stressed than I'm an undergrad, and like,
Yeah.
and I'm like constantly
crazy.
happy.
I'm
like
really
overall,
not
I'm
stressed.
constantly happy.
Yeah.
Like if
That's
you think about like the
crazy.
net of it, like happiness.
I agree. I think my stress level's like down to nothing
Yeah.
compared to undergrad. And
That is crazy.
It's because we know like we're set.
it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, like it's gonna be fine in the end.
Yeah.
There's no like stress of
For
complete
me,
and utter failure.
yeah, that's literally it. Yeah. For me, I don't know if this is really like a bad side of it, but it's just like the natural transition that comes with figuring out what your values and priorities are. Like, I think it is important to be social and make friends and like do all the events like while you can and still have the time to travel and all of these things. But it also means that maybe you get a little bit behind on schoolwork. But it's just like finding like what matters to you in that moment. And I really do think that compared to second year and third year, those priorities will change for a lot of people. Like you won't say yes to as many of the social things because you need to like focus on your career. So I think it's just like constantly having to reevaluate, is this a good use of my time? And being really intentional about what you do, like when you rest versus when you like go out, and like when you set boundaries with like how often you want to do social things. I think that's what's been most challenging so far. but it's not really a bad thing. It's just something to learn.
Okay.
Let me think. To be honest, I can't think of anything bad right now. I really like it.
Really?
I think like this is like a good bad thing. Like it's like a hard thing that I'm not complaining about. Like I'm happy to have it, but I just feel like the transition from undergrad where I had one goal and I was putting literally all my time and effort into that goal, which is to get in, versus now, like I feel so much freedom to pursue so many other things outside of school that I just want to do everything. Like I want to try every single thing out. Like I want to try music, I want to try sports, I want to do like literally everything. And it's just like hard to balance all the like opportunities that are now flooding in just because we have so much more time and freedom to pursue other things. So it's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I think it's okay to not have like this is the peak of med school actually. It's like when everyone's super excited. First 2 years, I think. Maybe even second year, a lot of people start focusing on the career bit, but the first half is just like you're just having fun. You're so excited to finally be here. So yeah, I don't think there's too many negative pieces right now.
Yeah, I think same for me. I think med school itself is like the best time of my life.
Yeah,
so
it
far.
really is.
I think so.
I think it's been the best 5-6 months
The
of
happiest
my
I've
life.
ever
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually never been this like continuously happy.
Yeah, it's like
That's
crazy.
so surprising to me.
Some days I'm like, is my life real? Like that's how good it feels.
Like I'd always tell you guys I've never made this many memories in
So,
such
yeah,
a short period of
It's
time.
really true.
We've also
But-
done like crazy spontaneous things, and it's been
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Stop. I think for me, it's just like being away from home, like so far away.
Yeah.
Because like I went from like hanging out with you every single day, hanging out with my parents every day. Like you guys were my friend group, pretty much. And then like just not seeing you guys and only seeing you guys in a little phone screen.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to visit too because you're so far away and it's expensive. So yeah, I think it was really hard in the start because I would get really sad. Now I'm kind of more used to it, but I still get sad sometimes. That's like the only reason I ever cry is because I think about you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything else
Okay.
is so good.
Okay, if you could go, so this is like for people who are watching who are where you guys were a year ago and X amount of years before that. For people who are watching who are trying to apply,
Okay.
they'll really like this question. So if you could go to your previous self and you could give some advice to like advance, what would you give? Because that'll actually help a lot of people.
To advance what?
To
like just get through the days of like.
Like what advice would you give to someone who's trying to apply and get into med school, as if it was to you, to your previous self?
I have advice, but it's very serious.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. I was gonna say, this is also comes to, as a reapplicant, probably more useful for reapplicants, but I think a lot of time I spent when I wasn't in med school but applied to med school was like time spent just worrying about getting into med, and I think it consumed a lot of my time, it consumed a lot of my like mental health, and if I could go back, I wish I could just tell myself that, you've put the work in, like you tried your hardest to get the marks, you tried your hardest to get the extracurriculars, the letters of references, and like your essays and everything done. Just trust that like it will work out eventually. Like if not this year, then like someday it will work out. And I wish I could just tell myself to trust in the universe and like just enjoy your life until then. Because I feel like I wasted a lot of time just stressing over something that like I really didn't have to think that much about. And like medicine isn't the be all end all. It's a career at the end of the day, and of course it feels great to be here. But there's so much more to life, and it makes things easier for yourself when you're not just letting one thing like determine who you are as a person and determine how you're spending your time and like what you're thinking about. So yeah, just like try not to think about medicine as your whole life and let it consume you. Like, go out, enjoy time with your friends, spend time with your family, and just, like, pick up a new hobby, do whatever you want and love, and, yeah, that'd be my advice.
Yeah.
So if you like get the basic stuff done, like MCAT, whatever, and then you just keep on trying, you get in eventually.
Yeah, I think so, because especially with the way the Canadian system's set up, I think there's a lot more good applicants than there are seats. So unfortunately, sometimes you could try your hardest and still not even get an interview. It just, and it, like, I think a lot of it is, like, some people might disagree, but a lot of it is luck-based. But I think you just have to trust that if you did the work, eventually, like, it will work out for you. And, like, you will, like, they'll see your worth and you'll be let into medical school. Not, like, it might not just be in Canada. There's other options, too. Like, there's the States, there's DO schools, there's, like, Caribbean schools, stuff like that. There's so many pathways that if you really want medicine to work out for you, it will.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about if you will get in, it's about when you will get in.
Yes, that's what I was always told. That's a
Yeah.
good way to put it.
I think for me, my advice is focus on your extracurriculars, your volunteering, your academics, but I think also make sure you always like do what you love throughout your journey of applying. So whether that's like, I don't know, a hobby or like, I don't know, connecting with nature or your family, because I found that this like some of the strongest components of my application is when I was like writing about my love of like playing guitar or like music or like things I really was passionate about. And even like in interviews when I would talk about that kind of stuff, like I feel like the interviewers could see like, I don't know, like happiness light up on my face when I would talk about that. And like I was really, really passionate about like my hobbies and things like that. So I think like making sure you continue like being passionate in those things as well as obviously like volunteering and all the other things you do when you're applying to med school. I think that's really important. And also, this is more technical, but if you get to the interview stage, like just making sure you push yourself out of your comfort zone. I think that really helped me improve my interview skills. So like practicing with people I don't know online that I like met through Reddit groups or like online groups, and just forcing myself to like be vulnerable and practice in front of people I don't know and mess up, and then do that during the stage that didn't really matter, like the prep stage. That like really helped me improve when it came to the actual interview. So just like not being afraid to push yourself like out of your comfort zone for interview prep.
Yeah. Nice. Do you want to go first, Karen?
Yeah, so advice to applicants. Honestly, I agree with everything that's been said, so I'm not going to belabor those points, but I'll add like a caveat. Like,
That's a Rishika word.
Yeah. Thesaurus. Anyways, I do agree with that. Like, you need to leave time for the things that you love, and you need to like not let medicine consume your life. But with that said, when it does come to your application, like you need to give it 101%.
I was just gonna say
like,
that.
It's competitive, it's hard, and like everybody's overqualified. So
Yeah.
if you want a spot, you need to make sure that every single part of the process, you like do everything that you can in your power. Like if it's like your ABS, like find mentors, people that are in medicine or people that have a good eye for editing, and like get them to edit it, and like get feedback from people that have been through the process, whether successful or not. There's always something to learn. Like with reference letters, reach out early, build like strong relationships with profs or like PIs or whatever it is. Like you need to make sure that you're over prepared every single step of the way, because like the reality is it's that hard and it's that competitive. So if you want the luxury of like having a process that doesn't feel as stressful, where you can pursue like other hobbies and just like feel at peace, you need to know that you gave it 100% so that you can feel relaxed. And like to do that, you need to prepare and to plan ahead of time. Like I applied twice. My first time I took it super chill, and like it didn't work because like you just can't do that. And then the second time, like I started way ahead of time, and I made sure that I like had mentors that could help me with every single step for every school. So I think that's like the way to go.
Yeah.
How did you find those mentors?
A couple of things. Like some people I reached out to just randomly. Like if I saw somebody in my program that got in 1, 2, 3 years ago, I'd just like message and be like, hey, I know you're at this school, I'm applying, can you help me? Other times, like if I don't know, like people in my community that also got in, or if my parents' friends had kids who knew somebody that got in, like I was always like super afraid to network, but my second attempt I was like, you know what, we're gonna give it our all. So I just reached out to everyone I could.
Who's we?
Me and my family and the people supporting me.
I'm kidding.
People are your best resource. You
Yeah,
get people to like
it
edit your
is.
essays,
Rishika?
Yeah.
help you prep.
Yeah, I think it really takes a village. Like I wouldn't have been able to navigate this, I think, without a lot of people's advice and their belief in me. Like, even when I didn't know if I was gonna get in, like, having a few people that are really invested in your success and will, like, help you, I think is important. And I agree with Karen, and I think that's something we've talked about before, is that I've never regretted putting in the extra effort. Like, I've always thought of everything that I could do, and then I did a little bit more than that, and I did it in every step. And now I know I talk to some people and they're like, oh, I didn't prep for as long for interviews, or I didn't do all of that, and maybe it would have been enough, maybe it wouldn't, but I never ever regretted, like, doing more. And it is important to take the time to rest. It is important to, like, de-stress and find those outlets, but there are some times in your life where it is going to be harder than other times. And these next 2 years may be easy, maybe stress-free, maybe really happy and social. But, you know, like the last year or the year before that, like, I had to be very careful. Like, you will need to make some sacrifices. But I just think that take some solace in the fact that there are a million ways to succeed. So if you make one mistake, that's not going to be the thing that doesn't let you get in. There's a million other ways that you can change your path, because every single person in my class has had a different application, has had different things they've talked about, different styles of interviewing, and they all got in. And it's not that, like, you need to do something one way or it won't work out for you, but you do need to reevaluate every once in a while to see, am I doing what is in line with my goals? Because it is a privilege to be here. It is harder to get in this country than other countries, and you shouldn't ignore that fact either. So, like, I think there's a time in your life to work hard, and as a pre-med, that will be one of them, and residency will be one of them. So I think just, it's okay if it's hard. It's supposed to be hard right then.
Mm-hmm. Someone cooked, bro.
Yeah.
I want everyone to give a prediction of where okay, say something to yourself in 10 years and give a prediction of where you'll be and what you'll be doing.
Wait, should we do it each other? Like, we're...
I mean, messy.
Let's do it ourselves, like a time capsule.
So say something to yourself.
What did she say? What's the question?
Say something to yourself 10 years from now and predict where you'll be, like, location-wise, career-wise.
10 years. 10
and then
years.
it'll
What
be really
years then?
it'll be really fun to rewatch this in 10 years and see what you said.
I don't want to see.
So who wants to go
That's
first?
a gross
Wait, so
age.
where will be and what?
These
Where-
are med students.
Wait,
in
I don't
future
know where I want to
positions.
be.
Just literally predict. Just say something.
Okay,
So
well,
so say something. Third time repeating.
yalla!
Say something to yourself in 10 years. Okay. Say and then say like where you'll be, like, physically, like, location wise,
Emotionally.
like what kind of medicine you'll be in.
Oh, okay.
That type of stuff.
That I don't know.
Okay.
If you'll have a family, that type of thing.
Okay.
Okay. I will talk to my future self.
Okay.
Hello, Karen. So. Okay, here's where I think I'm gonna be. Okay. I think I'm either gonna be a family doctor or an internal medicine doctor. Potentially, like, cardiology.
Okay.
Maybe something else. But I think those two are in alignment with my qualities. Anyways, outside of medicine, I think I will live on a farmhouse. Not like a farm, but like a farmhouse in, like, a secluded area where, like, the highway's accessible, but, like, not too accessible. And
It's a very specific geographical.
Wait, this is literally describing your
and
LC
it may be
location.
near, like, a ravine or, like, a mountain, something like that. Like, glass walls where
Okay.
I could just stare at the forest and shower.
Wait, she wants. Where do we get there?
Strangers to watch her shower.
No, I want the trees to watch it.
Okay, fair. I get the vibes.
I'll show you the vibes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll
What
add
about
an
family?
appendix, okay?
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay, 10 years, how old am I gonna be in 10 years?
33.
33.
33. Sorry, 33.
I'm gonna be 33. Okay, I'm probably gonna have 2 dogs.
Oh.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have I don't know what they're called. Like the...
A bulldog?
No. Anyways, I'm gonna have 2 dogs.
Oreo.
Probably 2 to 3 children, and my family and I will together be in this farmhouse.
Glass farmhouse.
Glass farmhouse where we can shower.
Wow.
In
Showering
the forest.
capacities.
And I'm probably gonna go to work, feel like a super cool person that can help a lot of people with really cool knowledge, come home, watch movies with my family, and cook and bake and shower. And then that's it. That's gonna be the life.
Okay.
That's all I want of this world.
Should I go next?
Yeah.
Okay. So where I think I will be in 10 years. So I will be, well, what year will be? 20, 30, 34?
34?
34.
24?
2034.
2034.
Like the year.
Okay, so I think in terms of medicine, I think I'll also either be family doctor or like, I don't know, pediatrician or like plastic surgeon.
Oh.
There could be a stretch of possibilities currently.
Okay.
And
very different.
I think I'll also be in like a suburb type area, like a little bit outside the city in a naturey place. But I want like a cute little like white house with like a porch that goes around it and there's like little flower gardens. And I want hopefully I'll have like a chicken coop. I want my own chicken coop, and I also want like some kind of like trail nearby or like a river where I can go fishing.
Yeah.
So I can fish for like fresh fish and then cook
And
the
then
fish.
feed the chicken.
And have
Chicken eat
fresh
fish?
eggs. I just want somewhere like where I can go fishing nearby.
Did
chickens
you
are
know that
vegetarians.
eggs are vegetarian because they're
They
the
are.
period of the chicken? It was never going to become a chicken.
That's what I hope. Actually, I will.
That's
have
not
that.
according
I
to me.
educated her on this too.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I'll also
kinda cool.
have like a husband and
Hopefully.
at least like 3 kids.
Wow.
Maybe like 2 sons
have
and 1 daughter.
3
Or 2 daughters and 1 son.
Bro,
I'm gonna have 3 nephews or
And 1 cat.
oh god.
And it has to be like a white gray cat.
What
That was
And-
racist.
No, I just love the aesthetic of gray
Avoid.
and white.
And white.
And
Colonization.
then, I also want like a
Internalized
really big
colonization.
tree. A really big tree with like a swing that I can swing on.
Oh.
And I want there to be a rolling hill so I can look at the
Dude is
sunset.
setting up like so many goals.
That's
bro.
just-
What are you gonna
That's
name?
my vision.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
name your child?
Wow, this is so different.
I'm not saying my name of my child.
Why?
Because people
'cause I'm gonna
copy
steal
it.
it.
That's so dramatic.
No,
and
you can't
wrong.
tell people-
No, it really happens.
Okay, enough.
Bartholomew.
Okay.
Wait, my dog's name! I want to say something to my future self.
Okay, say it.
Okay. Hi, Deena. Oh my god, this feels so weird. Oh my god. This is kind of emotional. I hope you're really happy.
You said to keep it short.
And I hope you're constantly growing. And oh my god, she's crying.
Right. When have you ever seen me
And
cry?
I hope you're really
Oh,
happy.
Karen has.
I have.
You have?
So many times.
I hope
bro.
you're really
I think
happy,
we talked
and I hope
downstairs during the
you're
practice.
better at guitar.
Okay.
Guys, Dina's talking to Dina.
I hope you're really happy. I hope you're constantly growing. I hope you're improving your guitar skills. And I hope you learn how to cook. Please, please, please,
Yeah,
please,
please let her learn.
learn how to cook.
We're still waiting for her to cook us pasta.
Yeah.
It's been like
Or
a 5-month promise.
or it's fine if I don't cook, but like become a really good baker.
Or like
At least.
find a husband who can cook.
Okay, enough too long. Okay,
Do you wanna
Khushali,
go?
Rishika,
Sure.
what do you
Okay. Hi, Rishika at 35.
Let's get good.
34, 35 and 20 minutes.
Oh yes, 34/35. Grade 8.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Oh damn, that's
7 minutes to my
crazy.
bedtime.
This is kind of like it's nice advice to
Yeah.
like
That's really
10
cool.
years from now.
Advise your 25-year-old self.
Okay, so I'm 24 now, turning 25,
You're
and
gonna
I
watch your
will
frontal
be.
lobe develop.
Yo, right now, it's happening right now. It's supposed to be some crazy advice. Okay, so I hope that you dream bigger and you don't you. Okay, wait, listen. Listen. I hope you don't limit yourself in any way because all the doors are open. So I hope you can always feel like at any phase in your life that you can do more and you can do anything that you really want to do. So I hope you never lose the sense of ambition. And I hope that you prioritize your health and your family, and I hope you have a family, husband, 2 kids, and I hope you find a career where every day you go to work and you're excited to be there, and you like the people that you're working with and your patients, and you feel like the job that you're doing is important. In terms of what kind of doctor, I still think I'm figuring that out. I think I'd like to do something like with my hands and something creative where it doesn't feel like monotonous every day. So like, yeah, like basically right now I hope you make the decisions that will allow you to like feel proud of yourself and that like you tried for something you really wanted, even if you thought it was difficult. What else? In terms of like a house, I think I don't want to be in like a huge big city by 35. I want somewhere to like raise my kids that's like nice, and like in a multicultural place, somewhere naturey. I hope you're close by, like I hope you're, no, but seriously, like where you want to raise your kids, right? like
Bro added nothing to the point.
Yeah. But
No, I get multiple.
yeah, exactly. And I hope you have friends that you really value and like, and that like push you and care about you a lot. And in terms of like I hope you're like close by, like with your parents, and that like you've helped your parents settle down and like made sure that they've like retired and are healthy and feel like, oh, I hope you bought like your dad like the lake not a dad. I hope that you bought mom and dad like the lake house that they want, and that's like close to you.
I want a lake house.
Yeah, well,
Change your opinion now.
okay, so and then that's it. Just happy, and remember there's ups and downs, and there'll always be more ups, so just keep working towards that.
Yay.
That was so good.
And
She's
remember,
crying,
and
she's
remember,
Wait, she actually?
No.
no, and remember, it's always a privilege to age. So don't ever be worried about being 35, because
Yeah.
every year that you live in this life is like a gift. So
Yay.
You want some Botox?
yeah,
Botox?
and Botox is also okay.
Facts.
And
Yeah.
last but not least.
Wow, how do I follow?
I just talked forever, bro. That's all I did.
Just keep talking. All right. At 34, I guess I'll start with career, and then I'll work my way to just life in general. I don't know what kind of doctor I want to be, but I do know that I want something procedural, so that doesn't necessarily mean surgery, but I hope I find something that I really enjoy and something that I look forward to every single day. Yeah, I hope I figure it out and can just like go for it in the next few years. But other than that, I also hope that I met my research goals. I really want to have my own like research lab and like be able to work towards a project that I'm really passionate about. And that's something that I've always seen myself doing. So I hope by 34 that I have an idea of where I want to go with that if I haven't already set it up.
Yeah.
In terms of life in general, I hope I'm married by 34 and I have 2, maybe 3 kids. We'll see. Yeah, and and I hope. Damn, didn't mean to bore you. No. Was it her birthday yet?
No,
Oh, okay, 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes.
2 minutes, people.
I hope by 34 that I've also lived in another country or another place that's very different from like London, Southwestern Ontario.
travel.
No, not
everywhere.
travel. Like I literally want to live in a different place for 2 to 3 months and just experience life in like Europe or like
Yeah.
California or somewhere that I've always dreamed of being.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I hope that's a goal that I've accomplished before I've like settled down in life.
That's cool.
And then in terms of where I live, I don't know. I definitely don't see myself living in like a secluded area. Probably something more city-like. Maybe suburbs. Maybe downtown. Like I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like this.
Being around people.
Yeah, being around people is something that I enjoy as long as I have my own space too.
Yeah.
They know that.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, okay. If I'm not living in like a core downtown area, then I really hope that I have a house on the lake because I really like being around nature in that sense. And yeah, those are just like a few goals. Other than that, I hope I'm just happy at 34 and I hope I can just continue to know that life is what you make it and keep if I forgot it at 34, it's a reminder that life is really just what you make it and just to always trust the universe and that everything happens for a reason.
Everything works out. The way it's
Everything does
supposed to.
really work out. Everything works out the way it's supposed to.
And I hope in 10 years we're all still friends.
Yeah. And all our kids will be
That'd be so
friends.
cute.
Yeah, that would be really
group vacation.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rishika. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I just got so wise.
Leo DiCaprio is
Okay, this is really interesting, okay? So, everyone needs to say the best thing about each other.
like every single
Everyone?
one.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
So,
Have so
who
many.
wants to begin?
Rishika.
No, wait, I'll say something first about people.
Let's start. Let's pick a person and say all
Let's
the
start
best
this
things.
way. Let's go this
Let's
way.
go with Deena.
Like she
We start-
says,
am I
or we
starting?
say
No,
that?
About her, so we all say.
Okay.
Okay,
Who wants
you
to go
start.
first?
We can start this way.
My favorite thing about Deena is that she is a really fun person. She just honestly knows how to like lighten the mood at any point, and I feel like I've never had a friend like that, and I really needed something like that in my life.
That's so nice.
I love you. That's really nice. Thank you.
Okay, I was gonna say something. Okay, I love Deena's like just outlook on everything. I think she doesn't sweat the small stuff, and she really allows you to like know what's important at that time. And then she always is really like energetic. So even when you don't want to like do something, she'll like even when you don't want to do something, she'll just have an idea of how to make that moment better or happier or funnier, and it'll always end up like being better for it. So I just think that like not everyone can do that, and that's a really big skill.
We're all gonna end up crying.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys stole mine.
Oh. Say
There's nothing else.
There's nothing Okay, I have to think of something.
That's crazy.
Wait, what did you guys
I
say?
said that she's always like
Lightness,
positive.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
really good.
And I said like energy and
Yeah.
funny and
Yeah.
Positive energy and funny.
oh, I have another one. Okay, you go then.
Okay, I love that you're so chill.
Eye contact. Oh my god.
I love that you're so. You're just so relaxed and
Yeah.
like, just like, you're just so chill.
You know, there's another good one.
Well, I'm not done.
Okay.
And I love that you.
Bro, she's looking at me with
Bro.
crazy eyes right now. I'm kind of scared.
So scared it's bedtime.
There's actually crazy eyes.
And what?
Okay,
Okay.
go.
You match my crazy energy, and I've never
That's
found
actually
someone that
true.
does that.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
just makes me just feel so lit up and happy and
me too.
validated.
Oh, that's so
And I love you.
That's really true.
That is.
That is
I
really
couldn't
true.
even match this freaking energy.
That is really
It's
true.
crazy. Oh my god.
Alright,
So
Karen.
you had an extra thing.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly it wasn't
I
that
was gonna say that you're always yourself, regardless
Yeah.
of who's
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Like, no
That's
matter
something to
what
look up to.
anybody thinks in any social situation, you do what you want to do and say what you want to say.
He yells
I'm,
in
I'm
public,
gonna
like,
pull up the receipts right
say
now
random stuff in
of
public.
her being herself. Wait,
Yeah.
we're not moving on. Hold on.
What receipt?
Emo
He said we had like
Globetrotters.
9 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Just relax.
Karen.
Okay, in the meantime, Deena, say her thing about Karen.
Okay, my favorite thing about Karen is...
Do you want to show them the exhibit?
What is it?
What is that?
It's just Deena just being herself, just
Like-
sending memes.
So- Deena said something in their group chat and everyone ignored, so she responded with a photo that says, "Go ahead, ignore me all you want. I'll talk to myself. I'm insane."
This is a group chat with like 45 of our colleagues.
Wait,
That's
I feel
so
like that's
She
normal.
also,
That's not normal.
during exam time, she'll like send Shrek memes to random people in her class.
She'll like airdrop them with
Like,
that.
she's not even close to
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't. She's probably never talked to
I
them.
like spreading Shrek.
Why are they so mean? Why did no one respond?
Like,
It's
just
just
never
it's
interacted.
The group chat's kind of done, bro.
It was 10 a.m.
Sorry,
We
They're
were
trying to
all in
revive the
lecture.
group chat.
Yours, here.
We
I'll-
appreciate your
Okay,
efforts,
let's
Deena.
move on.
Okay, my favorite thing about Karen is that I think she brings out the best in me.
Me when I said wedding committee.
She brings good in me.
You made it up yourself.
My favorite thing about her is what she
that-
does for me.
Whenever I see Karen, I just like my heart feels like happy and like
Oh!
make jokes and laugh and like have a really good day. with her.
Hey,
my back hurts.
And she just like inspires me to be myself more too.
Oh,
So-
that's interesting.
Yeah. That's my thing.
Rishika, it's your turn.
my thing about Karen. Okay. Okay. I think it's like the fact that I can have such like a diversely good time with her, if that makes sense. Like it's like good in a lot of different ways. So like I can laugh with her for hours and it can be about anything and I know that it's never gonna be boring. And it's like I can say anything and she'll laugh and she can say anything and it'll always make me laugh. But then like the next second we can switch to talking about like something so like deep and I love hearing her thoughts on it because she's so like intelligent and perceptive and I love just listening to her opinions about things. So I like that we have that like just different vibe and it can be like in the same day in the same hour. So I think that's my favorite thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diversity.
That's
Not
really
not
good.
diversity, bro. But you know what I mean?
Chameleon.
Cultural.
Chameleon.
Okay.
Range.
Range.
She's got range.
She's got
Such
range.
chameleon.
Okay, well that was actually gonna be
Why
my
did you
favorite
hug
thing.
me like that?
I just
Okay, but like.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
wait. Doesn't happen. Okay, that was gonna be my favorite thing about Karen, but I will add something else. I know. My favorite thing about Karen is that she is extremely just like patient and
Yeah.
kind and helpful.
That's so true.
Like if we're stressed about exams, if I don't understand a concept, no matter how stressed Karen is also about that same thing, or if she's like not done studying, she will stop and she'll answer your questions and she'll help you and she'll never
That's so true.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's just like really patient in that sense, but also kind in like others, like sense of like everything else as well. I know that if I ever have something in my mind and I tell Karen about it, she's like very open-minded about it, even if she might not agree initially. Like I always know that I can have a conversation with Karen and she won't like hold it against me and she won't like, she'll try to understand my opinion and we're able to have like that mature conversation, and I really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah,
true.
I love you.
I love you too.
We went on a roomy date today and it was
really
so
agree
much
with
fun.
that.
It was so
There was this
fun.
treatment for me, huh?
The patient.
Should we hospitalize you?
That's so true.
Okay, Rishika's turn.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Do you know
Okay.
you're starting? Oh, Karen start. Karen hasn't started yet. Karen, you start.
About Rishika?
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite thing about Rishika is that she literally has the kindest heart I've ever met. Like, people have been bad to Rishika or like mean or like disrespectful, and Rishika's just so like loving and kind and forgiving. Like, she will just forgive and then forgive and then forgive again and then forgive again and then forgive again.
But not too much if you mess with me.
Setting them.
Yeah.
No, but it's just like if you've ever met somebody that just like sees the bad in people or like is just like looking for problems, like Rishika literally does the opposite. Like, she will make excuses for people and give them the benefit of the doubt, and I've honestly like never met anyone like that. You have a good
so
heart.
nice. Thank you.
Oh, why'd you do that, dude?
What'd she do? She
Lick
licked me
your
or kissed
hair.
me? Oh, she just kissed me.
I saw the lick, bro.
I did both.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
Okay, I'll go next. My favorite thing about Rishika is, well, I have two things. But one is that she like makes me see the world in a new way, I think. A lot of the time.
In
Like,
what way?
I have like an opinion about
Her
something
education.
and then we'll have a conversation about it and she'll just like introduce a new perspective and a completely new like thought process that's just like makes me like view it in a completely different way and like in a better way. And like I feel like I learn a lot from her. And she like inspires me to like, I don't know, like look at things in new ways.
That's so
And
nice.
and I also just love having like conversations with you,
Yeah.
or like just sitting with you and like being in your presence, or like playing guitar together.
Yeah.
You just have like a very positive energy. Like when I sit, even like beside you, just sitting beside you and not talking.
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
Music really connects you guys.
Yeah, I think we have a connection
we
with
do.
like.
musical. Yeah. But musical and also like
You and
other
I try
things.
to contribute to the
Me when I try to draw themes in the podcast.
And sometimes I just like look at her face and I'm just like, oh my god, I love you.
That's so nice.
Like look at that face.
She does have a good
That's
Yeah.
so nice.
Ugh.
I love you so, love you.
Or a handshake.
You're next.
All right. Well, what they said plus. It's hard being last. I think my favorite thing about Rishika is that, honestly, just our conversation. I think we've talked about literally everything possible. And, like, every single conversation we have is just so fun and enriching. And I just love talking to you. Like, I feel like my social battery never runs out when I'm with you. And that says something, was like, social battery runs out fast. So when I'm with Rishika, I know that I'm never having a bad time. Like, I could just talk to her about anything and everything, and I, like, enjoy it every single time. Like, I literally ruined my sleep schedule for this one because we just spend so long talking at night.
Even right now.
Even right now, literally right now.
That's so true.
But yeah, so
That's so nice.
I love talking to you.
I love you. I love all
She's
of
my
you.
daughter.
Mwah.
She's my first child, my child.
Yeah,
Now,
that's so true.
Charlie's turn. Who's going first?
That's right.
I'll go first. My favorite thing about Khushali, there's a lot of things that I really love about you. But I think something that really stands out is...
It sounds like you're asking me what
my favorite thing about Khushali is.
And here's my idea.
The favorite thing about Khushali is just like, she's just so like kind. Like I think kind is a really good word to describe you. Because like you're just so like
Starts with a K, too.
selfless in everything.
Wow.
You and I contribute to
No, I know if I need something or if I have like a problem, like I could go to Khushali and she'll help me with it. Like regardless of like if she's going through something or she's like stressed, like she's just so like selfless and kind, and that's like really really rare to find in people. So
Wait, I'm actually gonna cry. I
I
can't
think
handle this.
you're just so kind.
I love you.
And I love you.
Kind Khushali.
Thank you, Emma.
See, it's rhyming. No, it's not.
It's not mine.
It's, what's the other word?
Is it an alliteration?
Yeah, alliteration.
Rishika's our thesaurus. No, kind.
Rishika's
Oh yeah, it's alliteration.
Okay, you go next. I need more time.
Wait.
Wow! Wow! We spent a whole date together today.
I know, which is why I'm trying to
I'm
be
kidding,
thoughtful.
I'm kidding.
No, also wait, can I say one more thing?
Time.
When Khushali's not home, there's a presence that is
Yeah, that's
missing.
Wait, what?
And that
You're
doesn't
the
happen
mom.
when
You're
happen
the
when
mom.
they're gone.
Bro.
It's only
When mom's
take
gone,
it.
it's different.
Yeah, that's actually true.
no, it doesn't feel like that when they leave. But when Khushali leaves,
Wait,
when
stop!
Khushali leaves, there's actually a presence missing in the house.
Wait, that's so
Oh.
cute.
So she has a really good
Okay,
presence.
I'll study less on campus and outside of the house. I'll stay here.
What did you just say?
I said I'll study less on campus and outside of the house.
No, yeah, but that's my other thing.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so many things. Okay.
What?
What?
No, it's okay.
I just so many things.
Here's
Okay.
my idea.
Guys, why do you get so serious all of a sudden?
No, I have the serious things to say about Khushali.
Okay, go.
In addition to the, like, you know you'll have fun because you match vibes, and, like, when we want to be funny, like, we're funny, and when we want to, like, have deep talks, like, really, like, deep talks. But I think the one thing is, like, I find a lot of, like, comfort, and I feel very emotionally, like, really safe and close to Khushali, because, like, if I, like, feel any type of way about something, if I feel, like, insecure, if I feel worried about the future, if I feel, like, really happy about something, I'll tell her, and I know she'll, like, understand what I'm feeling. And then if I need something, if I need, like, she knows, like, what to say to make me, like, feel better. And she'll, like, even if she's tired, she'll kind of, like, put her thing aside and, like, come and, like, give me a hug or talk to me, or, like, and I really trust it. Like, when she says things that will work out, I believe it, because she's, like, a smart and wise
Mom.
person. Not just mom. Like, mom's, like, it seems simple to say, but you're very smart and you're very wise, and I know that you have, like, our best interest, like, at heart. You know what I mean? I know that you wish the best for people, and you go out of their way to make people feel, like, good about themselves, and in a way that's, like, it's never selfish. So I think that that's, like, one of my
Aw,
favorite
this
things.
is gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
I'm happy I could do that for you. I love you.
What the hell are you doing?
Whoa.
She is Khushali now. Oh no, that's
No.
Karen.
She's me off camera.
Aaron.
Okay, my favorite thing about Khushali. Hold on, I need to see in order to speak.
You're really blind.
Sometimes you need to see in order to speak.
Yeah,
That's so true.
Okay. My favorite thing about Khushali is that she is so pure and gentle and innocent. Like, Like, I feel like
Innocent.
when you grow up...
I don't know about that.
Okay, listen. I feel like as you grow up and you are traversed with the many challenges of life, you start to like get rough around the edges and to be hardened towards people and towards life. But I don't feel like Khushali's like that. Like, she's just so childlike in nature and like just like happy and naive and not naive.
Whoa.
What's the word?
Happy and right.
Like carefree, child.
No,
I'm
she's
not
not
carefree at all. I'm the opposite.
She's
of
like,
carefree.
no.
Okay.
The most antonym of carefree possible.
Antonym.
It's a Rishika word.
Antonym.
It's literally the thesaurus.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get back on
what I'm
track.
saying is that she's just like so pure. Like, she's not hardened by all the challenges of life and of the world. Like, she has so much kindness and love to give in her heart and to share with other people, and that's like not something you ever see in
Wait.
a seasoned individual's
A
life.
seasoned individual.
Seasoned.
Bro, I love you.
I don't think mine hit.
It hit.
This is about her, bro. This is about her
Let
having
me
a
see how
bad
nice I
answer.
can make it to like see Khushali's reaction, so I feel better.
What? That was my truth.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate
Ariana.
it. I love you all.
Yeah, and
I'm so grateful to the opportunity to live and know.
The opportunity.
The opportunity to live and exist
The
by
opportunity
you.
to show my idea.
Isn't it?
Any closing remarks?
Thank you, Omar, for allowing us.
What's
to
your favorite thing
bond.
about Amr?
I'm very.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, what
Mine-
are your yeah? say
Okay,
your thing.
should I say first week impressions? Like week.
I don't want to go last this time.
Okay, I'll go
Who's
first.
I'm so confused. Okay, what do you
We're
guys?
giving you our
Impressions
impressions
of
of
you.
you.
Oh, okay. Oh, week impressions. 1 week.
Yeah,
impressions.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant weak as in like,
No,
like
no.
not strong.
No. Okay, I'll go second.
Okay, I'll go first. Amara.
So she's
I'll
gonna
go
last
wait.
again.
No,
That's your sister. She's not gonna give an impression.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
fine. I'll
you
go
go
last.
first.
Oh, I'll go first. Okay.
I'll go second.
Oh, okay. I like this. Okay. I think I spend the least amount of time with Amr out of all of them. But I will say
That's
that
true.
Amr is just like, he just feels like a little brother to like all of us. I think we would all, okay, maybe, I don't know.
Wait, so if they're your kids,
You know, I agree
then
with
what
that
happened?
for myself.
You are, I guess you're their uncle. If you're my little.
Okay.
Wait. It's getting too complicated.
Enough with
We're
this
not-
family
yeah,
tree
the family
business.
doesn't exist beyond these are my kids.
Okay.
Yeah, he honestly, he's like so like nice and sweet, and I think me and Rishika were talking about this. Like, he actually tries really hard to like talk to you and like get to know you, and it's just like, but like he also has this like childish like energy about him. So he's just like, he feels like a little brother. I've never had little siblings, but this is what I imagine a little brother would feel like. And like, honestly,
A younger male.
and I feel like it's like kind of nice to have someone that's just like goofy all the time, but like it's also just like really like sweet and fun to be around.
That's so
Aw.
cute and perfect.
Thanks.
I love that.
Yeah. I think Amr is a really warm soul that's really easy to get to know. Like, it didn't take any moment to be like, oh, like, this is a new person in our house. It felt like you just were always
Yeah.
here with us. And, like, yeah.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, it was right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, you are like goofy, funny, and like light-hearted and everything, but I also feel like you open up well, and like you have good conversation. Like, we talked about like the books you like and like why you like
We've had
them.
really good
We
conversation.
did. We had talked about your friends and like what you like. Just I feel like you opened up easily, and it was always nice to sit and like talk to you. And I feel like you have a very like sweet and genuine personality, and you care about your sister a lot, and it
Umami or
shows.
sweet?
Huh?
Umami or sweet?
No, sweet.
No.
Sweet. I don't. Mommy's like, I guess, complex. So no, but you're very sweet. Like, and you can tell like you care a lot about your family and your sister, and you don't try to give off like a vibe of like being like too cool or something. You know what I mean?
Too cool for ski.
Yeah, exactly. Like you.
Here she goes.
Yeah. Yeah, like you show that you care, and that's
Bros
nice.
mewing.
Bros mewing is crazy. But yeah, that's my impression.
Thank you.
Amara. My favorite thing about you is that you make me funny.
You make me funny.
Bro, stop making this about you!
I'm just kidding.
You make me better.
See, that's funny.
The best thing about you is
Is
what it
me.
does for me.
No, my favorite thing Us.
That's sad, bro. Oh
What is this, a wedding vow, bro? My favorite thing about us. Yeah, that's it. Right now.
Okay, hurry up, bro. It's 1 a.m.
Who the hell is us, bro?
I'm breathing.
I was supposed to be asleep 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my favorite thing about you. My favorite thing about Amr is when he goes.
Oh, when I do my laugh like that?
When he laughs and he goes.
I've never noticed this in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
And no, actually, my favorite thing about Amr is that he is such a gentleman. No, I'm just kidding. My favorite. My favorite thing about Amr is
When I don't know my favorite thing about him.
is he's so good at bantering.
Bantering?
Yeah.
She's reached her
Jokes?
limit.
Just
Is
makes
that the
me
final answer? Is
Yeah.
that the real answer?
No, actually, I think it's so funny and it makes us so
Whoa. The asthmatic cough is coming back.
Anyways, Amr's such a funny guy, and you're so bright and driven and intellectual, and you have such a bright future ahead of you.
You
And
do have a bright future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You really do.
Bloomer
Really?
podcast, giving speeches to
You're really
cultural
you're
individuals.
charismatic, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a really good
Thank
thing.
you. I agree with
And you have a
that.
good heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an extension of you.
And you're tall.
You are literally an extension
You
of
are,
Deena.
you are.
Literally a physical extension.
Damn.
That's
I
it.
don't need to hear from you.
Say something.
Say one thing.
My first impression?
No, bro.
I actually met you in the
We've already
Philippines.
said our things in other videos.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
full. Whoa.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for all taking the time to do this, because you guys have school in like literally 8 hours.
No, don't.
Less than 8 hours.
Yeah, this was really fun. And thanks for letting me sleep in this house.
You're so
My bed is so freaking nice. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
actually,
that
looks
couch
really
is
comfy.
the couch is
comfy.
really comfy.
I sleep there during exam season.
She does.
That half an hour that she does sleep
Yeah.
before exam.
I get my half an hour.
Yeah.
Anyways, like,
Yeah.
subscribe, comment, give this guy a shout out.
And
Make
make
it go
us viral.
No, not us, Bloomer.
Oh.
Actually, us.
Us first.
No,
We?
I don't want to go viral.
Who's
Bloomer,
we?
Bloomer.
I personally do want to go.
Oh!
Thanks for watching.